This is my little Valkyrie bomber fighter that I've got over here. Now basically in my book I have a clone command, and it just clones this area over here. Okay, clones relatively to wherever I am. So if for example I want to clone one to, let me just get away from that, right over here, I just hit it and it'll clone it right over here. Now this is powered by a actual a slime block engine. So this thing actually does fly on itself. There are no clocks anywhere in the world that's making this run. Everything is self-contained within this little fighter. Okay, I've got one over here. So basically if I hit this lever, okay, it will set the whole thing running, and you'll see it'll start its reign of destruction. So you'll see there's a little engine powering it over there. You can see it powering away, pushing the whole thing forward. Now the whole idea behind this was actually came out of a conversation or an idea that that Cubehamster had about being able to clone command blocks forward, or clone command blocks, thus making the move. Because if you've ever tried to move a command block, you cannot move it with a piston or any other way except for cloning it. Okay, so let me just turn this off. Okay, what I've done is I've just skinned down a version way at the back there, just so that we can have a look at the innards of it. Okay, so yes, the whole idea is based on an idea that Cubehamster had about the whole cloning of the command block. So basically, let's quickly have a look at this, the actual engine itself. So before, it'll make more sense once we get to that part. So if I just, you know, build that out a bit, the way I shouldn't have done that. No, that wasn't. I don't think that was anything. No, that wasn't anything too important. The way that a slime block engine works is that, first of all, you need to place a piston. Now, this is a very, very basic one, and it goes in one direction, horizontally. You can go in that direction, that direction, that direction, or that direction, depending on where this sticky piston is pointing. So I just need a slime block. Okay. Now, it'll move in the opposite direction from this sticky piston. So the sticky piston will push it in that direction. Okay, so we're going to come out 4. We're going to put down a normal piston, bang in a slime block there. We're going to put another normal piston on this side, bang in a slime block there. We're going to put a redstone block there and a redstone block there, and that is it. Your engine is complete. All you now need to do is basically activate or do a block update on one of those pistons, break it, and there we go. Away we go. Okay, so you can see this thing just kind of pushes itself along completely on its own and autonomously. Now if you want to make it go in the other, or make one go in the opposite direction, you will do exactly the opposite. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, put in a normal piston over there, get rid of that one, put a piston in here, do it like so, pop a slide, pop, and there we go. Now you've got them going in 2 opposite directions, and you can make them go left and right. Okay, so we'll get to more advanced things as we go along. Okay, right, so now it works by actually cloning. So you'll see I've got over here a clone command that clones in the from -4x, -2y, so it's down, forward, and exactly where it is, and then in the opposite direction, and that way, and in this way, and then up and down, and it clones all of this area over here 1 block forward. Now you'll see it's actually cloning the source over the destination over the source. Now to do that, you need to use replace force. So you're going to be forcing the replacement of that area. So if we come over to the one that I haven't skinned down, it basically clones this whole wing, including all of the command blocks at the bottom. It clones 1 block forward. Okay, so the moment this engine is activated, these redstone blocks are going to come in contact with this clone command, which is then going to move it forward 1. Okay, and then the whole thing is going to push itself forward 1 as well. So it then starts this whole crawl that you saw in the video above. Now on the other side, we've got exactly the same. Okay, We've got exactly the same, replace clone force. So we're going to have a clone for this wing, and we've got a clone for the strip at the top and the strip on the other side. So we've actually got 4 clones happening here at the same time. Now there's no clocks, as I said, running in the world anywhere. I am actually using the motion of this engine as a clock. Okay, so that's the one. That's how the thing actually maintains its shape. So let's just get this thing moving. So that's actually how it maintains its shape and moving forward. Okay, very, very cool. I know it's a slow crawl, but it's intimidating. Okay, so the other command blocks on here. This one is just a clone command, as I said as well. This one over here, it just kind of fills a small area at the front with air. This just stops this machine from actually running into stuff and then stopping because there's stuff in the way. It'll actually remove the stuff. It's not a big area. It's not like my other destroyer. It's just enough to keep this thing from, you know, stopping when it meets the barrier. Then I have a summon prime TNT -1 fuse 100. This is my depth charge. So this will go straight down, quite far down, and then explode. And then right in front I have a exact same thing, summon prime TNT fuse 60. So it's just a little bit shorter, so it'll actually kind of explode a little bit higher up. Okay, quite often what you'll see is it'll actually, the other one will propel it forward. Now I've got exactly the same on the other side. Summon prime TNT 100, summon prime T60. So that's the double one that you're seeing falling down there. You'll see this thing actually moves fast. If there's no other ones of these running in the world, you'll see it's actually moving pretty fast. Okay, it's doing a very, very good job. Okay, so where are we? Back to our explanation. Now you'll see I've actually left this block on here with the lever. Now the block under here just sets this block over here to air. So it just starts it. Now normally you would just break it or block update it, but I just thought I want a lever. I want to flick the lever and I want to start it. Okay. The only other thing I also have is I've got particle smoke -3. So I've got particle smoke coming out from the back here just to make it look like, you know, it's actually generating smoke. It's flying with smoke. So see, this one's actually gone quite far already. There we go. You can see the particles over here. That's it. Just to give it that little bit of authenticity. This is really cool. I really love this idea. Yeah, that's really it. I can't really think of any other way to explain this any better. I mean, do go check out Cubehamster's video. He actually made a video on this as well. I mean, yes, I withdrew my video because I jumped the gun. This whole idea was a conversation we had on Skype, and yeah, I really thought he made this video. So yeah, apologies. But yeah, go check out his video. It's great stuff. Great stuff. I love the black hole. I love the black hole that he created with this thing. Yeah, so this is it. This is my little Dragnoz Valkyrie flying destroyers. Now, one other thing I do want to show you. You can actually, for the video, I didn't actually use this because it actually does lag you. But if I go give Dragnoz fire charge 64. So if I just kind of give myself some fire charges, I can actually have fireballs coming out the front of this thing as well. Okay, have a look. There we go. Okay, isn't this cool? Isn't this absolutely marvelous? Cool. Okay, so I mean, look, this destruction this is causing is quite substantial. Yeah, as you can see, I've had a lot of fun with this thing. Had a lot of fun. I was trying to think if there's anything else that I need to show you guys. No, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I will check you all later.